series is based off some books, so I wanted to read the score, and I thought we could read it together. I am Dutch, so I am probably not announcing like the words right, announcing like the, how can I say it, like stellar boyfriend doesn't quite make his list of strengths either. At least not in recent days. I never wanted to be one of those girls who breaks up and makes up with the same guy over and over again. I really thought I was stronger than that. But Sean McCall has had a hold on me since freshman year at Pryor University. He sucked me in with his preppy good looks and little boy grin, that gorgeous grin, all crooked and dimpled and full of promises. I glanced at my phone again, my wariness climbing like the ivy on the building behind me. Ugh, what does he want to talk about? We said everything we needed to say last night. When I told him I was done before I stormed out of his frat house, I meant it. I am done. This is our fourth breakup in 3 years, and I can't keep doing this to myself. This twisted cycle of joy and heartache, especially when the person I'm supposed to be building a future with is determined to hold me back. Even so, my heart small, and I'm a goner. Anger, dread, and annoyance war for my attention as I reread these messages. He's bluffing. He wouldn't come over uninvited, would he? Freakity freak. With shaky fingers, I pull up Hannah's number. 2 rings later, and my best friend reassuring me. Voice echoes on the line. What's up? You okay? I can hear soft chatter in the background, a female voice. It's Grace Ivers, Logan's girlfriend. That means that Hannah and her boyfriend Garrett have already left for the weekend to Boston. She invited me to go with them, but I turned her down because I hadn't wanted to be the fifth wheel. 2 madly in love couples and me. No thank you. Now I wish I accept the invitation because I'll be all alone this weekend and Sean wants to talk. Sean's coming over tonight, I blurred out, and I gasped. What? No. Why would you want to agree to? I didn't agree to anything. He didn't even ask if I was cool. He just messaged saying he's coming by. What the hell? She sounds as displeased as I feel. I know, right? My panic spills over. I can't see him, and I'm still too raw about this breakup. If he comes over, I might end up taking him back. Ellie, do you think if I turn off all the lights and lock the door, he'll assume